Attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Mary, and today I'll be the one walking you through our webinar. Happy Friday. In order to start, first thing I will do is sharing my screen with you guys. And you should be able to see my screen right now. I'm right in the homepage of our website, REIFax.com. And as I always say, please remember that from here you have access to our social media. We are active in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're even in LinkedIn. So if you want to keep updated on what's new with REIFax, feel free to follow us in our social media. From here, from our website, you also have access to our previous webinars. If for some reason you missed it last week or some of the previous weeks, you go here to resources and go to webinars, and you'll be able to see all the past webinars. Lately, we've been doing our webinars exclusively on the new version. So we have webinars about the overview, the results, the comparables in the new version, general overview, a webinar on the follow-up, search results on the overview from the new version. I apologize. I feel a little bit under the weather with an allergy, so I apologize. From here, from our website, you also have access to our help videos. Right now, our help section is still based on the current version V2. We do not have tutorial videos of the new version just yet because we're still uploading some new changes. So those will be ready by the end of the year. And of course, you have access to this option that says training overview. And if we scroll down, right here on the end, you'll see an option that says REIFax one-on-one coaching program, and you can learn how to effectively use REIFax products with private coaching sessions. To subscribe, click here. If we click here, the system will take you to this page where you will be able, I made a mistake, you will be able to request a training session. Allow me so I can type my correct email and password. There it is. Okay, so once you are in the coaching request, simply select your product, the number of hours you want to have in your training session. Usually we take an hour. And when you would like to have this training session, please have in mind that our working hours are from Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you're requesting a one-on-one coaching session, please have that in mind when selecting time and date. Okay. Right now I'm gonna log in to my account, and before we start, please remember that if you have any questions along today's webinar, you feel free to ask ahead. Just need to type your question in the question box, and I'll gladly read that out loud and answer it. If I don't have the answer, I'll scream for help. So as I mentioned, right now, we're doing our webinars based only on the new beta version. The version that you see when you access from here, will be available until the last week of December. Starting January, we will be using only the new version. Okay, so that's why we're focusing so much in showing you how everything's done in the new version. So if I access the old one, it still asks me if I'm sure. Would you like to try the new version? And right now I'm going to click on yes. So one of the things I must tell you, if you access to V3, the new version, sometimes it takes quite a few moments in order to load. Again, remember that since this is still under construction, if it's been a while since the last time you logged in, it will start loading all the new updates. So that's why it takes so long sometimes, okay? So don't worry, it's not an error, it's nothing wrong. Simply the system is hooking you up with a new update. And here it is. Just as before, when you log in to the new version, when you log in to V3, the system takes you to the search section. Right now, we do not have a basic search and advanced search. We've constrained everything in just a single search section. And right here we have what we used to have in basic search: location, state, county, city, zip code, data, okay, type of property, foreclosure, probates, and life state. If you check this out and you compare this with what you had in basic search, this is pretty much it. And here you have access to all the variables available for public records. If I change to for sale, you have access to all the variables available for the for sale data, for rent. And one of the things that we have now in the new version is this data. This is only available for V3. So if you go ahead and you log in to V3, you will have this as well, but you don't see this in V2. We have access to the for sale by owner data. We're still uploading information. This is a lot of information to upload. We started uploading information for the Tri-County area. We're talking about Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach. But of course, we have access to some other counties. So if you want to be one of the first playing around with this, just go ahead, log into V3, select for sale by owner. Remember, you need to select the county. You can select Broward, you can select Dade, okay? If you want, you can select a specific zip code, of course, type of property, single family. Select for sale by owner and hit search. Okay, so you can see what we have in the for sale by owner section. You can start generating lists of for sale by owners. Okay, that's a good thing. And the other good news that we have, I think I mentioned on the last webinar I gave, in V3, we increased the number of contracts you can send every day. It used to be 30 contracts every day, but now you will be having up to 50 contracts every day. Okay, so that's quite a lot. And again, you can start using that option right away. Okay, that's only available for V3, but you can start using it right now. And for today, what I want to go over, since I think we haven't done just yet, I want to go over how to create templates, okay, for your REIFax account from here, from V3. Because of course, you're going to be needing email templates, letter templates, text messages, faxes, all of that. And I want to show you how that's done from here. One of the other things you can do is just make this disappear here, this let's talk thing. I can click on the greenhouse and I select the three dots, that's the user menu, and if I click on customer service, this disappears. I will leave it there just like that, since I don't think I'll be contacting customer service during our webinar, so I'm gonna leave it just like that. Okay, if for some reason you made it disappear and you wanna see that again, if you want to contact us, simply go ahead and click on customer service and it appears again, so no worries. Okay, so again, remember, you can start asking questions whenever you need to, guys. So in order to create templates, we're gonna locate the templates section here on this sidebar. To the left, there's an option that says templates. Okay. The first option you see when you select templates is email templates. REIFax right now offers default templates. These templates cannot be edited. These templates cannot be deleted, but you can use them as an example of what you can do for your own personalized templates. Of course, you can use these templates if you want to as well, as many times as you need to. Okay? So we have this default, but let's say we want to customize a template for an email. I'm going to click on Add Template. And now here to the left, we have the list of variables. Remember that with our templates, we offer variables. So anything that you select from here will be auto-populated once you send the document, let's say the email, the text message, or the letter. Any of the variables you select will be auto-filled with the information of each property. Okay? That's the idea of the variable. So first we're going to assign a template name. And let's say that we're creating an email because we want to make a follow-up and an offer. So follow up. Oh no. Sorry. Okay, this is the name of the template. This will be just for us. This will not be seen when you send the email. This is the title of the email. This is something that let's say our owner sees when he receives the email. So for example, I can type attention. Of course, this is not the most polite email. It's just an example. Okay. And of course, here we see the variable. I'm gonna select the space. We need a space. There you go. But when you send the email, even if when you're sending multiple emails at a time, this information will be auto-populated with the information that corresponds to each property. Okay? So now here we type the body of the email. Hello, and again, and a name. I sent yesterday and property address, property zip code. You can select multiple variables if you need that. And I was wondering if you had the chance to check it out. If so, and you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much. And here we have a number of different variables that you can use: username, user email. Okay, you can select the variables because this is your own information, this user information, or if you want to be extra sure that the information is going to be fixed, is going to be a fixed parameter, simply type your name and number. 4. If you want, you can write this number down. This is my direct customer service line if you need to. And last but not least, you can also add the logo of your company. If you have a logo for the company you have or you work for, you can add the logo of the company to the template. Okay? You can do this for the template email, the template fax, the template letter. Okay? It's not available for the text messages due to the nature of the text message. Okay, so in order to upload an image, we're going to select this icon here that says Insert Edit Image. I'm going to click on here. And as you can see, this doesn't take me to my computer so I can look for the image, but it's asking me for a source. And this is asking me for a source because what it does is requesting a link that will take REIFax to that image. In order to generate that, better said, we're going to upload our image into a website, into a cloud. We use, and I have already my website open, we here at REIFax in customer, we use postimage.org. Actually, it's postimages.org. Okay, and I apologize, this is in Spanish, but you get the idea. So here, in order to upload an image, first we're going to choose on this big button. It says choose the images. And from here, it does take me to my computer so I can browse for any logo that I need. I'm going to select the REIFax logo and I'm going to click on open. This automatically loads my logo and generates a bunch of links that you'll see. As you can see, I'm not doing anything else. This is doing it automatically. It's already uploaded to the website. And as you can see here, I have a bunch of different links. And the one we're going to use in order to upload the image to REIFax is the direct link, because that's what REIFax needs. It needs the direct link. So this is the link, and this button here will copy the whole thing. So I copied, go back to REIFax, right click and paste. And here it is, my image. And the image description, well, company logo. And I hit on OK. And you'll see that the image is way too big. Okay? No worry. Okay? I right click and select image, and I can adjust the size of the image. So let's see if I select 600, how this will look. I'm going to hit OK. It's still way too big. Let's select 100. And OK. That's better. Okay. So now this image will be in my email template every time I send it. Okay. Also, you can add a website. For example, I can type reifax.com, and if I select this, I can create a link. Okay, URL, reifax.com. Text to display. You can select, for example, visit our website. And OK. Do you want to do it? Yes. There you go. Okay, and now this will be a link If the person clicks here, if the person that received your email clicks here, this will take that person to your website. Okay, so you can add that as well. And of course, you can edit this text as you would do in any other place. You can select this and make it, for example, bold. Okay, we can change the color of this text if you want. You can make it bigger. You can change the font. Okay, so for example, let's say I want Arial Black. Okay, you can do all sorts of things right here from the templates. Okay, here it is, text color, and I want this to be, let's say blue. Okay, once you're happy with your template, you can click here on save. If you want to make this template the default, meaning the one that will be auto-select every time you need to send an email, you can click here, template default, and I switch this to yes. And hit save. Added successfully. Thank you. Okay. Here I have a preview of the body of my email, my subject, the name of my template. You'll see that this is the default because here is a star. If I want to make this the default, I can select this template, okay, this one, and I can go here to the star and set it as default. As you can see now, the star is right here. You can make this how many times you need to. Okay, if you forgot something, you select this template and you can click on edit template. This will load everything once again. And let's say that I forgot my other phone number. Okay, and save. Okay. So that's how it works in order to create email templates. Do you have any questions so far? I'm gonna wait a second to see if any of you is typing. I don't think so. Apparently we have no questions. Okay. One of the things I want to let you know, if you are new to the system completely and you're new using even the current version, the process in order to generate templates is pretty much the same. If we have some time by the end, I will go back to the current version and I will go over this quickly so you can see that. Okay? So that's how it works in order to create email templates. Okay? If I click here on SMS templates, you'll see that the options are pretty much the same. Okay? We have add, edit, set default, and of course, delete. Here is the REIFax default. And as I mentioned a moment ago, the REIFax defaults cannot be edited or deleted, but you can use them as an example. Okay, if you want to create new templates, or you can simply use it as it is. And this is a text message that I created. Okay, and I'm going to click here on add, as if I'm creating a new text message. As you can see, this is pretty much the same thing, works exactly the same. But remember that this is a text message, so you will have to be very careful in order not to make this too long, okay? Our text messages are sent through the Gmail address that you associate to your REIFax account. So this is not exactly a text message per se, but even so, you have to be very careful in order to make your text messages pretty short. Okay, as you can see, we have this default, pretty short, no images. Same thing with the follow-up template. If I go to the fax templates, same thing. We have our REIFax default, and we have this fax template already created. Same thing, if you need to edit this, you simply click on the pencil. This will open my template, and I'm going to delete this logo because this wasn't the correct logo. I'm going to add my phone number, 954-378-9374 and 888-349-5368. Those are actually our phone numbers. And I'm going back to postimages.org. I will copy this again, back to REIFax, insert image, paste link, and I think we selected 100 before. Okay, there you go. I advise you guys to, sorry, there we go. Okay, I advise you to create all the templates you might think you could need at the same time as I'm doing right now. I'm creating email templates, fax templates, text message templates, because the system doesn't store the link directly, the link for the image directly. Okay, so if you create several templates the same day, well, you will have, as I just did, this website open. Okay, if not, you will have to go to a previous template, right click, okay, and select the image. Okay, so this will be much easier for you if you create all the templates the same day. Okay, so you can have the link directly created here already. Otherwise, you will need to upload the image again so you can create a new link. Okay, now that we selected or that we added these new things to our template, to our fax template, we click on save. Okay, and this just saved my template. Okay, as you can see, I have here my new changes. Okay, these letter templates are the letters that are going to be used in the mailing campaign. Remember, guys, that if you have REIFax Professional or REIFax Professional Dialer, you have access to mailing campaign. Okay, and of course, when you have mailing campaign, you can auto-generate letters for all the properties that you need to. And for the letters, we'll have to create our templates. And it's exactly the same process. You click on Add Template, and you create your template. Okay? On this case, REIFax doesn't offer a specific or a template, an example of a default, because we know that this could be very personal based on how you work and what are the things that you offer in your business. Okay, so we decided not to offer any defaults, so you can create your own letters, your own templates, and offer your services depending on which are those. Okay, here for the letters is one is very, very handy the image option, okay, so you can add a little bit more sobriety, so to speak, to these letters. Okay, and last but not least, we have task template. Okay, right now I have no task created, so we're going to create one from scratch. And first I'm going to explain a little bit what a task template is. Again, this is available for REIFax Professional or REIFax Professional Dialer. If you're not sure which product you have, you just contact us and we'll let you know. Okay, so remember, only for REIFax Professional and REIFax Professional Dialer. With those two, from the follow-up system, you have the option of scheduling tasks in advance. Okay, so you can sit down today and ask for the system to send an email today, a text message tomorrow, and a document next week, just for example, just by one click. And this is how you do it. Okay, so we go to task template and we're going to click on add. So here, templates, task, add. And the first thing we're going to do is create a new name. So, Christopher template. Okay, and this will be my default. And now, I'm going to click here on add. And what I will be adding? I will be adding tasks. Okay, so REIFax automatically for you can send text messages, faxes, emails, and documents. Okay, so first I'm going to have REIFax send an email. I want this email to be sent 5 minutes after I select this template. And the detail or the description of this task will be offering my services. And of course, this is a note just for you, so you can remember what this email was all about, and you click on create. And this will take us to the window that will make us either create or select an email. Since I don't have any template created, and I don't have, of course, any default, I have nothing loaded here. If you have a default, you just click here on Manage Template. But I can create something real quick right here. Hello, owner name. Just interested in buying property located. Now we'll look for property address, city, and zip code. Hello, owner name. I'm very interested in making an offer on your property located at, and same thing, address, city. Yeah. Okay. Please contact me if you're interested in selling, for example, and my name. And of course, we have the option again in order to paste our image. There you go. I'm going to remove this space. There it is. And I click on Create Task. And I'm adding a second task. But this time I want to send automatically a text message. When do I want to send this text message? Well, an hour after I send the email. SMS offering service. Create. And this will take me now to the SMS template. Okay? If you want to send the text message first, you simply click on up and the message will be sent first, and then the email, you can click on down here. There it is. Or if you made a mistake, you can simply select one and delete. Okay? So the idea is that you have a series of tasks that will be scheduled for any property that you select. So you have, for example, 123 Main Street, and I select that property, and I select this combo. Of course, you can have 2, 3, 4, 6 different tasks. And you select this combo of tasks. All these tasks will be created, okay, for 123 Main Street. If you have any questions, if you want to see this with more detail, remember that you can request a training session so we can show you exactly how this works, and we can even help you. We can even help you create your templates task in your own account. Okay, so no worries there if you think this was too quick of an overview. Do you have any questions? Let's see, I'm going to give you guys a second, see if any of you is typing. Let's give 1 second. I think no questions. Okay, perfect. So what I want to do now, since I have a few minutes to spare, I want to go back to the current version. In order to do that from here, from V3, I've been asked this question a lot. You just click here on these 3 dots and you log out. You have to log out and then log in again. You log in again. Sign in. But this time we access our product and we say no. When the pop-up window appears. Would you like to try the new version? This time we'll say no. So we can stay in the current version. From here, from the current version, from V2, if you want to create tasks, all you need to do is go to Settings, then go to Templates, and as you can see, we have the same options. Email templates. These documents are the letter templates, okay? Text messages, faxes. Here in fonts, you can select, if you have a personalized font, you can upload that to REIFax. You can do that as well in V3, but it's located in a different position. And here you'll create your task template. Of course, as you can see, and it's my personal opinion, V3 is more user-friendly. You have to go to quite a few places in order to locate the email template selection. In V3, you just have it right away on the sidebar, templates, that's it. No brainer there. It's not difficult here in V2, but I think V3 is being thought by your programmers to be more user-friendly, okay, and of course more modern. So again, when you log into V2, you go to settings, go to templates, and here you'll have the option to create any template you need to, okay? Here you'll type your template name. Here you'll select if this template will be the default or not. This first drop-down menu that says vars are the vars that the variables that will be loaded into the subject, okay? And this second drop-down menu are the variables that will be loaded into the body of the email in this case, because we're in email. And this is how it works for the documents, the faxes, and the text messages as well. Okay? And the upload image option is right here, this little tree, insert edit image. Okay? Same thing. Image URL. The process that you'll make in post images is the same. So we copy the link because we already have it. We paste it. And logo. Okay, and we insert. And here, if you need to modify the size, here it is, the dimension. And insert. See? It's exactly the same thing. Okay? So guys, this is everything I wanted to show you today. If you want, you can request our tutorial videos on how to create email templates, letter templates, okay, and task templates if you're really interested in those. Again, remember that those are available only for professional and professional dialer. So you can request the videos, okay, the tutorial videos. Those tutorial videos are on V2, okay, and as I mentioned, sadly we are not able to run the tutorial videos just yet for V3. But if you want to take a look or review how everything is done in V3, you just request a training session. Feel free to request any number of training sessions as you think you could need to. Okay, we will squeeze you in our calendar and we'll help you out as soon as we can. Thank you very much for being here with me today. I hope you have an excellent Friday and an amazing, amazing weekend. And well, guys, I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.